been doing?
I basically didn't ride very much at all in the month of February.
Okay.
So we have a inconsistent work. So when I was like, hey, let's do this again, he was like,
Right. You and what army?
yeah, and here you guys, and here you guys, and I'm like, he was sweet, now I'm her.
With Rosemary?
No,
Chrissy.
Oh, Chrissy. I didn't hear that part. Sorry. I was like, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I didn't think.
For green film.
Oh, it's right here.
Get that butt.
Okay.
It's nice, isn't it? Pretty firm.
Must work
Good.
out.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, he must work out.
All right. When you're ready, take it up to your trot. Is he brushing his boots? Is that the noise I hear?
No, it's his butt cheeks.
Okay.
He always does that.
I probably ask that every time.
No.
That's a girl. So it's all good, but it needs a little more power from behind. He gets a little eater. You know what I mean? He draws back a little bit, and then you're probably holding more in front, right?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Make him come through from behind. That's a girl. Good for you. Good for you. A little more supple, a little more suppleness to the inside, a little more flexion towards the direction of travel. That's it. Good for you. Good for you. Put your left leg on. Stand them up. That's it. Now supple right again. Yar, yar, yar. Come on. Good for you. That's it. That's it. Circle, supple right. Close the outside leg for a moment. Supple. Good for you.
okay, I was using too much inside.
Yep. So it's not to say you can't. I mean, that's the hardest part about this is you've got to ride what you need. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you need more inside to start, maybe you do. But as you were doing your traveling, your circle and even your straight lines, it's just lacking that last little bit of balance and throughness.
Right. Good.
Hey there. Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. That's it. Good. Supple right. So maybe you need your right leg, then stand him up on the outside. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well ridden. Good for you. That's it. Well done. Get your suppleness right. It's a little bit. Good for you. That's it. Good girl. Really good. You gotta be happy with that.
Yep.
That's pretty darn good, girl. Now he just needs to build his strength back up so he carries himself a little bit more behind, up and through, and can stay supple, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's where you've got to be really careful that you don't get into you carrying him around town and we go, ooh, isn't it pretty he's on the bed? When he really isn't developing, you know what I mean? Your biceps will develop nicely, but that's not our goal. Last little throughness is missing. Good. That's it. That's it. Can you feel that?
Yep.
All right, then don't wait for me to bark about it. When you're missing that last little throughness, you ride it there. Show him the way. Good for you. That's it. And then he starts to move.
Do you want to film school?
Good girl.
What the hell?
Come on.
Should I use left? Left brain?
To me, it looked like you needed it.
Okay.
That's a feel thing. He's 99%, you know what I mean? Just needs that last little ooey gooey at the pole is the look. Fine. Come on. So yes, so circle and open your left rein. See if you can bring him around a little, open his left shoulder and not lose his right hind. Come on, right leg, right leg, right leg. Feel the difference? See, that's more through at the pole. It's not a jaw thing. Everybody wants to ride the jaw. Very few horses truly will use their jaw against you. And usually by the time I see those, they've got more bits in them than I've ever seen. It's like, oh, that's an interesting piece of equipment. What is it? That's a girl. Good for you. Come on, come on, kick him. Good for you. Remember, the reins are the icing on the cake. Use your leg, right? Usually, what's happening in front is a symptom of missing something behind. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's a really easy, broad statement for me to say, and oh, I sound like a dressage trainer, right? But you really got to think about it. So if the balance isn't there, he's leaning on the front end, he's not carrying behind, use your legs, say engage, then you can flex and soften and all the gooey stuff up front.
Okay.
The gooey stuff, classical dressage. That's right. Close your left leg, take him to the right. Close your left leg, take him to the right. Come on, now. Now. Today. Take him to the right. Don't care. That's not a bad mistake. Take him to the right. Flex him right. Flex him right. Flex him right. Roar! Don't care. Flex him right. Excellent. There.
Oh, I didn't really know what I was waiting for.
But did you feel him soften and swing a bit more?
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is a horse that gets a little tight right at the base of his neck.
Okay.
Does that make sense? A little bit like your horse. He doesn't flip his head as much as your horse, but pick your poison. So he's just still, right? That little bit of, oh, we're crazy. They've all been a little squirrely today. Spring is in the air. Good. Open your left rein, flex him to the left. Feel that? See, now I can tell you're not carrying him. He's starting to grow. Does that make sense? Then it doesn't have this, we're down on the bit and everything's great. Look. Bad girl. Leg, flex and left, open your left rein, kick. Good. Kick. Tap. Come on. That a girl. That's it. Good. Circle. Good. That's it. Feel that? That's that last little bit of softness, isn't it? Come on. Excellent. That's right. Tap him on the right side. No, I liked you moved off your left. Do you agree? But then you started leaning on the right. Make sense? You've got to have that feeling so you can stand him up, that he's right up in front of you. Like a bicycle, and you're going to do a wheelie. Is that what they're called? Never did them on purpose. Wheelies are not my friend on anything I'm on.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'd steal this sucker. That's gorgeous. Ride it. Now ride the right leg. You got the left flexion, but you're losing the right hind. Forward. Good. Forward. That's it. Come on. This isn't any more forward. This is the same trot. Let's put some power on it. Let's get fancy. That's it. There you go. Big circle. Just open your left rein. You should follow it and say, oh, I'd be happy to turn to the left. I don't think he looks happy to turn to the left. Good. That's it. Close your right door. Flex him open. Circle. Come on, ride a circle, not a potato. That's it. I know, I'm on you. Good girl. Open that left rein. Close the right leg. Good. Open your left rein. Drag his nose to the left. Come on. Today. Good. Where'd your circle go? I want to be able to do that 20 meter. That's it. Taking his nose open to the left, not having to fall over. You okay? Need a break?
Yeah.
Take it. I don't mind. You know that. You're not cold anymore. It's really good. So while you breathe for a moment, when you've got him and it's good, it's nice, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. So this isn't said you've been doing this wrong. It's really good. But now it's time he stands up a little more, not just go around on the bit, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you have to be able to have, how did I get this on my lap? You have to be able to have this standing up with that little bit of flexion.
Yeah.
Make sense? That's why, so you said, oh, it's not my inside leg. No longer do I want him just going now away from the inside towards the outside. That's all goodness. Now we receive it on the outside.
Yeah, that's what it felt like I needed to do.
Yep.
But I wasn't sure if I was there yet.
Yep. You're spot on. And then you feel he kind of grows up in front of you. And then he stays there, and then what happens? Well, then he gets a little stiff in front, doesn't he? We lose our suppleness. This is the joy of moving through the levels. We constantly challenge our ability to rock the horse onto the hind legs, the collection, while keeping the softness and the suppleness up front. Does that make sense? And throughout, for that matter. So if you,
How do you reward the horse when you sit down?
when they're in that, oh,
Yeah,
moment,
yeah.
I'm quiet. My silence, I'll pet them, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not aiding more. You find that sweet spot, it's just like training anything. We gotta let them know, good boy, that's it, and, you know, whatever each
Because
horse.
there were moments when it was like, oh, yeah.
Yes, and that's a little bit of, each horse responds different. My guys are sugar cube mongers. I'm like a human dispenser. You know, we
Okay.
stop completely.
He likes to be told.
Exactly. Some like the verbal. I have one horse at the farm loves the verbal. He'll ears just go flat. You know, it's just really, you can tell he's like, oh, I'm good. He's a pretty simple guy. You know, others, it's just, you know, I use oftentimes the sugar with the neck scratch. So when I'm in the ring, I can do the little, and I'm fine. That I can still compete and say that was really good. Thank you. I dropped a rein and pat a horse before in the ring. You know, criticize me for it, knock yourself out. It's training no matter where, if we're in the little white fence or not. And that's where, so you feel, you start to be able to say, it's always that A plus B gives us C. The suppleness towards the outside is A. Then we connect and close, collect the outside, bring it up. Now we have C collection. A plus B gives us C.
Yeah.
I make it so simple, don't I? Like, it's that easy. Just do that. Just do that. Yeah, right? You'll be Grand Prix tomorrow. But that idea, so I think you have the A portion, if you will. You really have developed the suppleness with them. And again, to your point, you've used your inside leg because the inside hind has to be supple, the middle of the rib cage, blah, blah, blah. It's not just a jaw thing. If you just ride this horse's jaw, he just goes around like this. And that's where poor little Rosemary, we started working together, her little arms are getting tugged out. Well, the horse had no sit to him to save his life. I mean, in his defense, why should he sit? And he looks at Rosemary and says, bring it. Is that all you got, sweetie? Now tell me what you feel. Talk to me, Goose.
Like he's kind of in a frame and not really connected to it.
Yeah, I don't even think I call it frame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you put the frame on the horse. Don't just kind of go, that's where he is. So for me, I think you have him straighter. You agree?
Yeah.
But I think you've lost the suppleness.
Right.
Again, this is our balancing act. So for me, if I was sitting on him, I'd want to take him on a circle, maybe open my inside rein, see if I can get that jaw a little bit softer, up, flexed, not bent, flexed to the inside. Good, flexing to the right, circle today. So you get a little bit stuck in analysis paralysis. There you go. There you go. That's it. Flex him a little open to the inside. That's right. Oh, look, he says I'm fancy. You got it. And then close up, step up, close up the outside, flex up to the inside, stay in trot, flex up to the inside. There he just came up. Now flex him. Flex him to the right. Come on, come on, come on today. Roar. Good boy. There's your moment. Whoop. There you go. Got it? So you stood him up. It was great. We could all see him actually physically change. And then he went, ugh, hard. You just got to find that balancing act between the two. I love it. Yep, come on. That's, see, walk, 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 walk. We're going to reward Sid for that one. That was good. That was good.
I did it. I felt it.
You didn't wait and go, okay, a little bit. I'm going to try this rein.
Yeah.
Okay, horsey,
Yeah.
still not working.
Yeah.
Right? We want to teach him. If you teach him, I will poke and pull for 20 minutes. Right? That's what you teach him.
That's my MO.
Absolutely. And so if I had to err on a side of aggressive versus a little bit passive, for lack of a better word, it's probably a better one, I'd prefer to be the softer side, right? So, but you've got to remember your training. So if it's come on, come on, come on, and he doesn't really have to listen, why would he? So if you ask nicely and it's not there and you need a little bit more, and then you reward and you go back to just one nice little flexion, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So while I was rewarding you, sounds funny, should I pull out sugar? As you cross the center, you went, come here, good
Yeah.
boy, right? Show him, that's it. Put him in alignment.
And then I stood him up with the outside leg.
Exactly. You felt it. Oh, sorry. I don't even have my gloves, my scary gloves on. Did I tell you my puppy
You just
chewed
have
on
scary
something?
hands.
I was so bummed. They're my really favorite big leather gloves.
Oh no, me and Dominik were really sad that your terrifying gloves are dead.
I bet. And just the Velcro, and I didn't know he had it. One of the boys had it. I'm so quiet. I thought, you're being kind of good. I went over like, damn it, that's my glove. And he's like, look what I found. I had it in the bag, packed away in my little travel bag, and he went in and pulled it out.
He's getting what he wants. That's why he's quiet.
Exactly.
No,
The things those dogs have found in my house, don't see where they find half of this stuff.
Okay, so now the tough one.
Yep.
Tough side.
Yep. Let's do it to it. Gotta have the hind legs, gotta have some power if he's just trucking around town. That's it, gotta make him work. He says, no, you don't. Good.
So I feel I need to use my outside leg more
Yeah, but don't flex him right.
Yeah, I didn't, but it looked like it did it.
Yeah, oh yeah, watch his ears. They were tipping to the right. Now open your left rein, flexion. Go back to just getting A correct again. Supple around the inside. Flex his neck over your, put his ear over your left knee, so to speak. Today. There. Guys, right? I'm not being sarcastic, but you know what I mean. You kind of were like, please, please, and then you finally took him up over to the left.
Yeah.
And if it's that stuck and you need the circle to unlock it, so be it.
I was confused. I didn't find any wrong this direction.
It's all right. No worries. He'll live to talk about it.
This is
That's it.
No, now I know what to do. No, I
Yep.
was confused.
Yep. See, but it's not take him down and bend.
No.
It's bring him up and flex.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go down and kind of sort of, right?
Yeah, you may.
Really good.
Yep.
Right? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you're right. There, right, but it's so you hit the nail on the head, Sid. It's an action you plan and a reaction you expect.
Yeah.
Not, I'm gonna try this, or why am I taking him down and not know you're taking him down, right? So if you need to, so be it. But be aware then you took him down. Yeah, now you're clicking. Now you're clicking. Woo! Now we're having fun. He's like, oh yeah, awesome. I love Anticelli. He's one that if he knew where I lived, I'd sleep with one eye open.
Yeah.
When I'm not feeling the love. Good girl. Good girl. Beautiful. Now you be sure when you start riding it, and even when you ride him down, but when you ride him a little more up to the left, that you aren't slithering down to the left, that you start riding like you're in top hat and tails. There you go. That's it. That's a different frame. Good. Ride it up. Come on. You make me want to kick. It's so funny. I sit in the dirt and use my hands. Somebody said to me, why are you so tired at the end of teaching? It's because I ride every damn ride. That's it. So, yep. I was just going to say, the power's there, but it looks like it's starting to flop forward. No, it's not an undershoulder. That's it. Love it. You okay? Yep. It's really getting windy. Maybe it'll dry the mud. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now show me you can take his left ear and eye over your kneecap. Not down. There. Come on. Ride, 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 ride. Good for you. That's it. That's it. Good for you. Good for you. Now you're still taking down left. Your left shoulder's down. There. Got it. So do you feel the difference?
Yes.
If you want him up here and flex left, you can't take your hand down to your foot. Now you've heard me say the other riders lower that hand, but does this make sense why? Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. Feel? That's how much flexion you should have uphill on a 20-meter circle. It's a 20-meter. There's no ton of bend to it. I love it. Yep, don't love that. I lied. That a girl. But you feel how much that left side wants to sink down.
No, I'm doing the right rein.
Just what you're doing. It's your engaging, connecting, receiving rein, right? Frame rein. That's right. You were right on the edge of greatness there. That's right. That's it. Excellent. There. That I liked with your left rein. You didn't take him down, right? I don't want his pole lower. He starts to come up, you got to keep that flexion. That's the hard part. That's the men from the boys stuff, however that saying goes. Great. Great. Whoa. You better walk. Let them know that was beautiful. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you're starting to go from here
Yeah.
to more here. Not because we pulled his fat head up,
Yeah.
right? Because you've engaged his hind leg, because you've done the correct work off the inside, right? And that's harder for him. I mean, in his defense, he's got to build up his strength to be up there. That makes sense?
Well, and that's probably for me too. Like I get in there, like I'm so mechanical,
Yeah.
not very elegant, and because of that, I get in there with them, and then we're like motorcycling around.
I'd love to say you're the only one that does that. Anybody that sits on a horse is guilty of it. We all need ground people, right, for eyes. Because that's what we start to do. Come here. Now, where do you think we have more strength? Down here or up here?
Yeah.
Definitely down, right? We throw our whole body into it. Up here, you're holding your chest, your ribs up, and it becomes this little tick.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Tick in a good way, not like a special tick. I'm going to go one more time. He's working. And then you start to have a little more cadence to your gait, a little more expression. And for him, we need to make sure we manage what he expresses.
He's got a lot to say.
He does, well, this horse, I mean, is a diamond in the rough, boy. He's a super horse. You just have to get through it, you know? Like any of them. When you're ready, go ahead and take your trot again. I agree. Good for you. That was smart. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, you keep telling me not to hold down.
You feel it, right? That's where the, yeah. Come on. You're almost there. You're like right on the edge of greatness. That's it. Push him up. Push him up. Don't you lock down and make that face. There you go. That a girl. I can tell what the rider's doing sometimes just by the expression. This is not heavy and hard riding. It should make steam come out of your ears. There you go. That you're thinking about it, right?
Whoa.
That's it. That you felt his shoulders loosen, right? That's it. Sucks. Excellent. Excellent. We're going to change rein, however, wherever. Now don't you take him down left, right up. You have the flexion. We're in love. He's looking where he's going. Your left rib cage is up. Your left shoulder's up. You're riding up over the inside hind so he can make a turn. Up to the left, up to the left, up to the left. Really well done. So she liked it. We're done. Good. Now same thing. Up to the right. Come on today. A little stuck in the mud here. That's it. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Yes. Beautifully done. See, that's how it starts to come up in front of you, right? Good for you. Good for you. Switch your whip. Put your whip in your outside. A dressage trainer said put it in the outside. It's where we need it. You feel if you flex right, he almost wants to push his right hind away too much.
Yeah, no.
Does that make
I
sense?
was doing almost like
More like a leg yield off your right leg. That's it. Now flex him right. Tap his left hind with love. Flex him right strongly. Tap his left hind with love. Tap his left hind with your whip. Tap his left hind. Hello. There you go. There you go.
that was too subtle. I don't know what I did.
Okay. See, but you're bending him left. I'm telling you to tap it. You're just pulling harder and harder on your left side. Flex him up to the right. Flex him up to the right. Release on the left for a moment. There. There. So you were just getting...
Too much left.
Yeah, well, to the point his head's falling to the left, you have a problem. Now, I think you still need to tap his left hip a little bit with love and flex him up to the right. Tap him. I want to hear it. See, you've not made contact yet.
I am. That's what I feel.
Well, it's because it hasn't been taught. He shouldn't fear it. He can respect it. But you just lay it on his fur. Tap him. Tap him. Up to the right. Tap him. Good girl. Good. See, that's what he needs to stand up. There you go. See, the whip isn't a punishment. It's a, hey, this thing over here needs to engage. Good girl. That's it. Don't lock down. Yeah. Tap him. Flex him. Tap him. Flex him. Beautiful. Flex him right. You're hunkered down left. There you go. So you get that left side going, I'm not letting go. Give a little left rein. Light self-carriage. It's a positive handshake. Good girl. Good girl. Super. Super. Yep. There you go. No easy. I love it. That's brilliant power. Flex him right. Don't pull left. Flex him right. Today. Today. That's what we need. Wonderful. Yes. Yes.
I feel like you need to rushing.
No. This is your trot, honey. This is rushing. Memorize it. You actually have some cadence. Ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. Up to the right. Up to the right. Flex them right. Roar. I'm going to fall on my chair. That's it. That's it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Look at that son. Damn. Walk. Lots of love. Wonderful.
That was harder than I was expecting.
I'm sorry, you wanted the you're cute lesson? You didn't warn me.
I
Good.
forgot that, yeah, I didn't run like anything last month was bad.
Right, but this was really good, right?
Yeah.
You feel him up here. If anything, he wants to lean on his right shoulder. If anything, he gets a little like this. And that's why I'm saying you tap the left hind so the right shoulder comes up. You fix the shoulder from the hind leg, not from the rein.
That's funny because
Uh-oh.
this side,
Yep.
wait, which side? Yeah, this side was harder, and it was harder today too, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right side
I
going
was gonna
right.
say, it's funny
Yeah.
because it's
So you've got to
opposite
get his
of-
left hind under. That's my little tap him. You got to figure out how to do that. Just lay the whip on the fur. It's not a whack.
When we're going this way.
To the right, correct.
okay.
So you say outside hind, then he can come up in the shoulder, and then you can flex him.
Okay.
If he
yeah.
stays like this and his left hind's all over, and you just keep doing this at the right rate, he falls in and doesn't really do anything.
It makes total sense, it just feels wrong,
Yeah.
and it's because, and why is that? Is it because I'm pulling too much with my right rein?
No, if anything, you're pulling on your left side a lot.
So
you're
left, I
right-
meant, that's what I
Yes,
meant.
correct, yeah. You're pulling on the left, which is, part of it, he's drawing you in because he wants to be like this,
Yeah.
so you're keeping them
So
together.
so I'm trying to do this, but I should really
You
just use
instead
the
gotta
way
say, you gotta say outside hind, up to the right. Outside
Okay.
hind, up to the right,
All
right?
right, that's it.
Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
That was super
That was
fun.
lovely.
Super fun. Thank
Lovely.
you.
Yeah, so funny. She's going around.
Yeah, but
It was super fun. We're all sick in our own little way, aren't we? It's like a bad drug. I say that to people all the time. You get that one moment where you feel them dancing. It's like, oh, I want that again.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I'm addicted.
No, I definitely needed that refresher.
That was lovely. Just lovely.